Hey everyone, it's Jen Morgano. I'm doing a Paper Pumpkin Live tonight. This is the October kit and it is called Cozy Christmas. So I've been getting Paper Pumpkin probably for as long as I've been a demonstrator, and I do have to say that the October and November ones are usually my favorite because they are Christmas themed. So for those of you that aren't familiar, Paper Pumpkin is an all-inclusive kit that comes from Stampin' Up. You can buy single serves, 3 serves, I think. Do they still have 3? 6 or 12-month prepaid, or you can do month by month. So this gets delivered to you. Usually comes in a cute little box. And let's open it up. Take a look inside. Okay. Sorry, just trying to see something. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, here we go. So you open it up and get a stamp set. Some months you get 2 stamp sets, which are fun. And this one is cute. It says Merry Christmas to the world, deck the halls, joy, with some stars and snowflakes, it looks like. Then you get a little ink spot. This month is Pecan Pie, which is a questionable brown if you ask me, but it's cute. Certainly useful. I was pretty excited when Stampin' Up got rid of soft suede. Those of you that have been around for a little bit with Stampin' Up, I did not like that color at all. Then they gave us wild wheat. But this is a new brown in the neutrals. Okay, so you get your stamp set and you get your ink spot. And when you first subscribe, your first box will come with this little acrylic block that you can use to mount your stamps on. Okay, let's open this up. It's like a little gift for yourself. Just move that out of the way. And you get this little shrink-wrapped bundle of joy. So let's open it up, see what's inside. Oh, I can do it. It's quite the day today, so that's why I was running a few minutes late. I do apologize. There was after school activities, and then we had to go get Halloween costumes, all the fun things. Okay, so you get this handy dandy piece of chipboard. I actually save this sometimes. Well, I save them all the time for other projects, but this is really useful to stamp on. Gives you a little bit of cushion for the photopolymer stamps. Okay, so you open it up. You get your instructions, which they have changed to something very visual, which is nice. Really easy to follow along. And then you have all your supplies. If you want to save your stamp set, of course, you can store it in this. You can get your envelopes. Woo. And then you get your card bases. So we have 3 red, 3 green. That looks like maybe crumb cake or basic beige probably. And then you usually get a bunch of different cutouts. So we have these. Looks like suspiciously shaped like Merry Christmas that we'll stamp on. Some of these, well, I don't know if you can see that, but this is a really nice flocking, little velvet touch there. And they give you all the pieces that you need for your project. Okay, so I don't know about you. If you haven't ever done Paper Pumpkin before, you might not have an answer to this. Also, you get little sequins and adhesives and stuff. When I get my Paper Pumpkin, I like to separate everything into piles. So I look at the instructions and I say, okay, card number 1 needs these bases, this red card, and these pieces. Okay, so let's do that. I'll make 3 little piles. Start with my card bases because those are the biggest. Oops. Okay, there you go. See some people watching along. Hello, I see Linda, Carol, Denise. Thanks for joining. It's always nice to know that I'm not alone. Okay, you get these little die cuts. Sometimes they pop out on their own and save you the work. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop all these out. The only items that I don't pop out are the items that are going to be stamped on. because I just find it easier to stamp when it's still in attached. Sometimes it's hard for me, especially something like this that you see the stamp is gonna fit right inside. I don't know, maybe I'm getting old, but it's hard for me to see. So I like to keep it to give me some orientation. Okay, so let me just finish popping these out. Oh, I love these little velvet touches. This is so reminding me of like, what am I thinking of? Like old school Halloween and Christmas decorations that used to have like the velvet on it. Man, things were so much easier when we decorated like that for holidays. I'll tell you what. Now my kids expect like, you know, 7 feet tall monsters on the front lawn or life-size Santa Clauses. I can't deal with that. Who else used to have, growing up, those little things you taped to the window, like the witches that had the joints that moved? You know, they're kind of like held together with an eyelet. Those are sort of my favorite ones. They should still make those. Could probably get them at a Goodwill store for like $50, I guess. Okay, almost done. Okay. Ooh. So once I have everything popped out, oh, I did say I was going to sort, didn't I? Okay, so card 1, I'm going to need all these doodads. I'm going to need my crumb cake bases here. Okay, and then a star, and then what we're going to stamp on. Okay. And then for card number 2, we're going to need our joys. We're going to need sprigs. I think that's it. Well, we'll find out when we get going. Oh, and these guys, sorry. Okay. That, and then for card number 3, we're going to need our really cute little ornaments. Oh, you know what? These go with the crumb cake ones, my bad. Basic beige, it's not crumb cake. These go here. And our sprigs. Okay. Let's do the stamping. Yes, that's right. Okay. So for those of you that haven't done Stampin' Up! Before, the instructions were recently changed to something very visual. So it'll say here, use your ink spot to stamp Merry Christmas on the shape like this, right? This means tear and tape, so they've included that. So it's telling you to put 3 strips of tape on the back of this shape, right? And you can adhere that to your red car base. And then this little, oh, I'm going to say it wrong, it's not an octagon. What is a 6-sided shape called? Does someone know? Anyway, that's a dimensional. Those little dots are glue dots. So it's telling you to put dimensionals here and then glue dots up here. Okay, so let's get that ready. Well, let's do our stamping, right? So Merry Christmas here. On the joy piece, we're going to do To the World and then Deck the Halls. Okay, so let's get that going. Something about photopolymer stamps. Sometimes they don't have the best surface when you get them, and that's just from manufacturing. So what I do, it's very technical, okay? I put it on. I get my sleeve. Don't ink yet, obviously. And I just go. And that kind of takes it off. You can also, oh, my kids keep stealing my erasers. Where'd it go? So you can get a clean eraser. I like to use the white erasers, but you can just do this quick on there. And then I always like to just clean it off quick, make sure there's nothing on there. And you can always stamp once. I'll stamp on our little chipboard to see, make sure it comes out nice. Do a little surgery to open my ink spot. Hopefully not require surgery. Okay, let's see if that worked. All right. Okay, so you're going to take your ink pad. to the stamp, and my voice sounds funny. Let's just give that a quick stamp. Okay. So it looks like I only need 3, but they gave me 4. Stampin' Up does that a lot, thank goodness, because sometimes, like I said, I get a little mixed up. Okay, let's see if I can line this up. Ta-da! Okay, let's do that again. These little ink spots are great too when you're traveling and you want an excuse to escape your family. I didn't say that. I mean to go craft in another room, take a break from all the vacation mayhem. Just get that and take out your little hidden ink spots and your stamp sets and get crafting. I always say Stampin' Up! Kits and paper pumpkin kits are great to bring with you. I always love to get a little craft on, even if I'm on vacation. It's just something I really always love to do. And everything's in the box. It's perfect. Okay. Do that. And then we are going to deck the holes is in the other one. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Okay, so Joy to the World. I know I saw the bigger... Oh, there it is. Like, I know I saw it. It's kind of like the very... Let me lose something right on my desk, right in front of me. And you can see here, well, we're going to adhere the Joy there, and we're going to stamp to the world down here. And for those of you that subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, I'm sure you are aware that there is an add-on die, and they come out with one once a quarter. So the one right now, I believe, goes with October, November, and December's kit. So it coordinates. I don't know why I turned that upside down. It's really a great way to get some more out of your Paper Pumpkin. What I like that Stampin' Up! Is doing now is also coordinating with other products from like the annual catalog or their online exclusives. It's just it's a good way to use all your products, because if I turn the camera behind me, which I'm not going to do, haha, you would see quite the stash of supplies. And it's time to use them. I have 2 big craft fairs coming up, so that's what I'm looking forward to. Diving into my stash of paper, right? We all have paper. We're paper crafters, of course, right? We have to use it. Okay. Our last step, the holes. I see some more people hopped on. Kim and Kelly, hello. For some reason, nothing's coming up on my computer, which could just mean I'm doing something wrong, because honestly, could someone just drop a comment? I'm curious to see if maybe I just have settings wrong. You guys can be talking to me now. I wouldn't even know. Okay. Oh goodness, let me just go down here, guys. Nope. Okay. Okay. All viewers can participate in the chat. Okay. All good. Just checking. Okay. So once I'm done, so I just go back through, make sure there's no other stamping anywhere. Oh, okay. Put my ink away so we don't have any unfortunate accidents. and let's start putting these cards together. So card number 1. Okay, so we did our stamping, haha. So now let's put our tear and tape on the back of our panels here. Oh, well that just ripped. I didn't know my own strength. So when I first started stamping back in 2003, I think it was, I don't even know if Stampin' Up! Had their own type of adhesive yet. I just remember going to Michael's and buying the Scotch 2-way tape that you had to peel the back off of. So just like sort of this. But yeah, anyway, that was a good story, Jen. I'm here all week. Okay, so what do we got to do? Gonna take our big guys and our second row and our top. Now I will say, glue dots and I have a weird relationship. I will use them because I'm showing you how to do everything without any extra supplies. But I will sometimes bring in my stamp pad, not the ink spot, or I'll use my glue. I'm a big fan of the liquid glue, so I'll do that sometimes. But we'll do this. I like to use things I'll find around my house, so I'm sure I'll bring some of these backings out into the living room later when I'm done. Oh, I hope I'm doing something right. I can't see if anyone's commenting. Well, thank you for coming on, though. That does mean a lot to me. Okay, so I got all that. I need my Merry Christmases. Just need 3, and I had an extra. Okay, and it's saying to put a dimensional on one side. I don't know if y'all can see this. I want to make sure my camera's catching everything. Okay, so for our Merry Christmas, it wants us to put a dimensional over here and tear and tape over here. So my dimensionals. I'm just going to say you're not sitting in my craft room right now, aka my shared office with husband. It is 12,000 degrees. I don't know why. It could just be me. As we say, it's about that time of my life, ladies. Okay, one more, and then we should almost, oops, what's going on? I'm missing things here. And you can certainly put on dimensionals however you like. I know some people that use 12 million dimensionals and some that will use 1 and wish for the best. I'm somewhere in the middle, depending on the project. Sometimes I overdo it. Okay, got that. Oh, it does not say how to put our star on, does it? Oh yeah, it does, dimensionals. Okay, let me get my little stars here. Boop, bop, beep. Okay, let's do this. So I'm going to fan myself off. Whew. All right. Card base, check. I'll give this a nice burnish. Okay, and we're going to peel our tear and tape off. Put our base on. Okay, and if you look here, you know, kind of makes sense. You put the widest one on first, middle, and top. So let's do that. So you got to take your backings off of everything. And this is why sometimes I just resort to using glue or my seal, Stampin' Seal, so I don't have to fiddle with those little glue dots. But it's okay. I mean, no big deal. Okay, just kind of line that up. Okay. Last but not least, well, it's not last, but at least last of the tree. Okay. Then we're going to get our Merry Christmas. Oh, I didn't put a tear tape on here. I'll do that now. Okay. Kind of line it up over here. And then we get our star for our tree. So we say tree stars for those of us that have ever watched Land Before Time, tree stars. And then it tells you to use, looks like one big sequin and two little ones. But as I always say, you bling how you want to bling. There's no such thing as, oh, see, sometimes when I pop off a sequin, the glue stays. You know, you just put it back on and then you squeeze it. You show it who's boss, and then it comes off. Okay. And there we go. One card done. Let's bang out the other two really fast. Ready? Let's see how fast I can do it. This is the part of the video that if you're watching after the fact, you can fast forward. I'm going to post this on YouTube, by the way, when I'm done, so you can watch it then. Even if right now you're like, oh my God, Jen, I have to watch this again. You're such an entertainer. You can go to my YouTube. I'll post the link to it tomorrow. You can watch it again. Mm-hmm. Oh, did you see what I did? I almost put the same layer on. That would have been silly. Although some of the trees I've picked out in the past have been a little wonky. That's why we do the artificial tree now. Who does artificial trees? And who does real trees? Let me know. I grew up with artificial trees, and then for whatever reason, my mom switched over to real trees. I don't know. I know what type of housekeeper I am, so I opt for the artificials. Sorry. Much easier for me. Because if I didn't, I'd be finding pine needles everywhere for like months. Although one curious thing, what's the curious thing, Jen? Finish your thought. Our artificial tree has like been shedding needles and shedding and shedding. I think pretty soon we're gonna have to replace it. I mean, I guess, how old is our tree? Oh, this is the one I peeled off before. Haha. How old is our tree? Our tree is about, I don't know. $10 years? I'm trying to think. I don't know. What's the shelf life on an artificial tree? I mean, thinking that they're artificial, you wouldn't need to replace it, but I guess maybe everything has an expiry date. Oops. Okay, one card done. Oops. There you go. That sequin wants to stay with me. Oh my goodness. The sequin doesn't want to leave. There we go. All right, so that is our first card. Pretty. I love this velvet. Okay, let's make the second card. This is going to be our Joy to the World one. Okay. Oh, let me get rid of some of these dimensional backings first before looks like a blizzard up in here. Oh, did I just drop them all on the floor? Oh well, guess that's what a vacuum's for. I'm going to pop out 3 of my Joy to the Worlds. Now I'm singing Joy to the World by, what was that, 3 Dog Night? And heaven forbid, while making Christmas cards, I sing the Joy to the World that it's supposed to be. I'm going to go with 70s rock instead. Okay, so there's our Joy. These are our sprigs. And our other sprigs. So let's see what we have to do. So it wants us to use tear and tape for the letters. Okay. That's curious. So I think I would definitely use glue for this. But let's follow the instructions, shall we? Oh, this is a little bit of tearing. I'm going to have to tuck some of those in for sure. Okay, and then the rest, we have dimensionals. Just going to pull these over here. So 2 of those and then 1 of these. Oh, I think that goes with this card. Okay. Okay. Here and 1 here. And on the back of our Joy. Okay, so let's put our letters on. I'm danged if I do and danged if I don't, I swear. I cut my nails, I can't pick anything up. My nails are too long, I can't pick anything up. I don't know. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. So what is it saying to do now? I'm sorry. I'm just looking at this. Okay. Let's attach our card base, or our thingamabobber to our card base. That was quite the burnish I just laid down there. My goodness. I'm just trying to figure out how to get these guys on here. So let's see. Oh, I know how. The glue dots. I missed that glue dots. Okay, so we need a glue dot here and here, and that's going to attach our little sprigs. Like so. Cute. And then, whoop, like so. Very good. So just get the dimensional backings off my little spriggity doodas. on there? Oh my goodness, what a cute little card. No, I do not beat the joy out of everything, promise. Okay, I don't think I'm going to put the rest together because that was a little bit intensive. And I just want to show you all how to make them. So cute, cute, cute. I'll save these on the side. Woo! Okay, let's do that third card. Okay. Do our green. Let's attach our large panel here. Okay. Okay, so got our ornaments. Isn't that adorable? Oh, okay, so it wants us to put tape here and then glue dots on these little rounder parts. I always tell people that these kits, the paper pumpkins, are so great for, like, you need cards for your teachers, or you need cards for, you know, the mailman and the UPS driver, you know, for the holiday time. It's great. It's quick, it's easy, and they look like $1 million. Okay, let's see if I can mess this up. 1 and 2. Right. Did it. Okay, so we do that. And then that's going to go on top. Okay, so it's telling us to put 2 dimensionals. Like so. Oh. You can do it, Jen. Okay, so connect it there. Looks like that. I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of the ornament. Ah! You're going to line that up so that top of the string goes to the top of the card. Oh, what an illusion. I love it. Then you're going to take your Deck the Halls. It's going to be dimensional on this side and a glue dot on this side, because this part's going to hang over, so you want it the same height. And this will be flat. There you go. And of course, no card is complete without some bling. There you go. Here's are your 3, whoops. Here are your 3 card designs from Paper Pumpkin this month. I hope you got your kit. If you did not, if you're not a subscriber but you're curious, I will leave the link below. If you have any questions about Paper Pumpkin, just message me here on Facebook. I should have links to my blog. I have a page on Paper Pumpkin there. And, you know, I always do some alternative projects as well. Although these, I think I might just want to leave how they are because they're really cute, really simple, and everyone needs lots of Christmas cards. All right. And guys, thank you for joining me. I hope to see you next time. For those of you that are local, my next class is November 1st. It's going to be a kit class. I have a whole lot of kits you can choose from. So I'd love to see you there. Check out my events tab on my blog. My blog is www.cardandmom.com. So I would love to see you there. Go check it out. my events tab. You can RSVP so I know how many snacks to buy, as I like to say. And then my next class after that is Saturday and Sunday, November 15th and 16th is going to be my Tagapalooza kit. Tagapalooza party. We're going to make a minimum of 20 holiday tags, gift tags. I usually like to try and do 30, but honestly, the last time I did that, I had about 9 people come and it almost killed me. So we'll see. I'm going to say a minimum of 20. Everyone needs tags. I'll also put, speaking of tags, some of the Christmas kits that we have that you don't necessarily have to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, but some Christmas kits that are available. I'll put the links below in, well, if you're watching this on YouTube tomorrow, let's say, I'll put the links there, but there are some cute Christmas kits, including the Nutcracker tag kit that's available. They look absolutely gorgeous, and there's no stamping involved. It's easy peasy. Okay, so any whoosits, thank you for watching. I'm glad that you joined, and I hope that you get to do something crafty. Okay, bye-bye.